Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, and welcome to episode number 158 of Business Behind the Scene. I am from you live from Miami, and one of my VAs told me, oh my gosh, the last few weeks you recorded amazing content, but you didn't have a video on. What's going on? I'm like, oh, I just forgot that I used to use videos. Because what she does is that she repurposes it, right? She uses the videos of the podcast, and then she cuts it up in different 1-minute videos, and then put in my folder to check, and then I check it, and then I approve it, or I'll give feedback, or whatever that is. So she was like, wait, what's happening? I haven't got the videos. This time I'm recording the podcast from my videos, so then my team can actually use it and repurpose it, because we repurpose everything. We work smart, not hard, and so I don't have to recreate all these videos and all this content. I was literally talking to a business owner right now, and they're like, I am busy. Like, I want to improve my social media, but I don't have time to create all the things, to do all the things. Can you help me, please? What do I need to do? Like, how can I, repurpose my time and use my time better? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, totally. I can help you. Like, all you need to do is like, do you do classes with your clients? Do you do sales calls? Do you do coaching sessions? Do you do group sessions? Like, all the things, what do you do? They're like, yeah, all of them. I'm like, okay, good. Record them on a speaker view, on making sure that you like spotlight yourself. So then that's the only person that we can see the whole time. Use a microphone and boom, then we can cut it up. We can repurpose it. We can do so many things with that. Let's go. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't I think about that before? I'm like, you can transcribe it, you can create quotes from it, you can create 1-minute videos, you can use it for a whole thing as a session. So much fun. And they're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think about it before? And it's not a matter of thinking about it before, you're thinking it now, so make sure that you do it, right? It's fantastic. So anyway, so here I am with my video on today, and I wanted to chat with you guys about something really cool that we have in place now for December. And a lot of people ask me that. They're like, oh my gosh, December is approaching and I haven't done anything. I haven't got a promotion yet. I haven't got a plan on how to do things. Like, what should I do? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is vital that every year at the beginning of a year, you plan in advance. You plan in advance of what you want to do in Christmas as a promotion, what you're doing for Black Friday as a promotion, what you're going to do for Valentine's Day, what you're going to do for Easter, what you're going to do so for end of financial year, whatever that is, right? You got beginning of the year, whatever that is. So you got to create a marketing plan at the end of the year, and then plan in advance so that you and your team can work towards that rather than react. Too many businesses I'm talking to that does my head in. I'm like, they're all reacting to the business. It's like, wait, next week is this thing happening, let's go. And then they're working so hard when you don't need to do that. For you, for your team, you don't want to burn out yourself, you don't want your team to burn out. You want to make sure that you actually create some procedures in place, you create a plan, and then you stick to your own plan. So for Christmas, the question that I've got for some of my clients are like, what do you suggest to do for, like, should I do a special for Christmas? Should I do something? And I'm like, wait, it's already like the 7th of December or whatever that is, right? It's like, it's too late. It's a little too late for you to create something. I mean, it's not really too late. You could do something very easy and simple, but if you did plan in advance, if you did spend a bit more time on this, you could create something a lot more valuable, a lot more intense, a lot more useful for your clients as well. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of remind you that being organized and planning in advance can actually help you, but also helping your clients. So it's important that you make a yearly plan, and then quarterly you catch up with your marketing team and you revise the plan, and you understand, okay, is this the way we want to go? Do we want to tweak it? Do we want to change it? So we always do that. Like, we create new strategies and new things in place based on the results of the last 3 months. Because what happened is that marketing and social media and business, right, grows and changes so fast that we cannot make a yearly plan and then in a year time still think that that's going to work. We've got to adjust it as we go through it. So you make a yearly plan, and then every quarter you have a look what happened the last quarter, and then you decide if you want to edit it, if you want to change it, if you want to go ahead with that, right? So you're going to keep revising the plan for the next 3 to 6 months to make sure that it still is going to get you results, because nobody is excited about creating brand new content for something that last quarter didn't work. So why would I do another thing like that, right? Nobody wants to do that. We all get we're all driven by results. So you got to make sure that you and your team keep brainstorming and adapting things as they go. There's something that I think I've shared with you guys before, is like, do not make like your social media content for the next 12 months, forget it, and like leave it there and forget it. It's like, oh dear goodness, don't. Because if you do that, what's going to happen is that in 6 months' time, there's a new trend, there is new things going on, and you're going to have the same old content going out. Then nobody resonates, nobody reads it, nobody's going to engage in it, which means you're going to waste your whole time. Like the time that you plan for the whole 12 months, it just breaks my heart. People come to me and tell me so proudly, oh, I've created content for the next 12 months. I've paid this person and they've done it all. It's all in there. And I'm like, oh, mamma mia, don't. No. You want to get someone to work in your business. That's why we find and train virtual assistants for clients, so that they can grow with you in the business and they can create content for the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then together you can grow it. Together you can create something. Like, please do not create all this content and then dump it, because it's like a set and forget. It's like, you can't forget about your followers. You can't just dismiss them like that. It's just rude. Right? I mean, it's not rude, but it sort of is. It's like, yeah, it's like if you think about your best friend, and you're like, oh, I just wrote all these templates for me to send to you for your birthday next year, for your catching up in 3 months' time. It's all set up, set and forget. Like, your best friend's gonna be like, okay, you don't care about me enough to write a fresh message when you feel like messaging me. Like, you have to make a plan to message me, right? And it sounds like a silly example, but honestly, you got to treat your audience like it's your best friend. Like, what would you do with your best friend? Would you actually message him like that and be like, oh, right, oh, sorry, no, this message is not relevant anymore, I wrote it 12 months ago. No, don't do that. Don't do that to your followers. It's just not going to work. So if we to go back to talk about Christmas plan and what can you do, I usually say, like, bundle something together. So I was just suggesting that to one of my clients, and it was so much fun. I love brainstorming for other people what I can do, and they haven't got anything for for next year, for Christmas, for anything like that. So I was like, okay, let's just do something for next year. So give us a couple of extra weeks. And so what you can do is, like, you already have a strong following of your own clients. So just put together a masterclass and you do it on Zoom. You invite all your clients, like end of the year resolution, and we're gonna come together and make a plan for 2023, right? So you invite all your clients onto Zoom, and then you go live stream it on your favorite platforms, which means with platform that you have most engagement. I mean, you could use Streamline. Oh gosh, now I can't remember what that's called. That is so embarrassing. I'm like, this is to tell you guys that my virtual assistant do all of this. I don't even need to do any of this stuff, right? I think this StreamYard. So you use StreamYard to go in like live in multiple places if you want, or you can just use Zoom and choose one platform if you have been active on just one platform. So because what happens is that a lot of us, unless you have had enough experience or talking to yourself to your camera, like I am doing right now, and I will even laugh at my own jokes. I sound like a bit crazy, don't I? Yeah, just sorry about it. I just felt a bit silly. But anyway, it doesn't matter. If you are used to talking to the camera exactly like I'm doing right now, and just go on and on and on and talk about it without anybody interacting with me. Pretty much like a cuckoo person. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Like right now, I just realized that I am doing that. Anyway, so if you are used to that, then I forgot what I was gonna say. This is like a comic podcast. If this is the first time that you follow me, I promise you that other podcasts I love, I'm a little bit more not as crazy. I don't know what's going on today, but anyway, hopefully you guys like it anyway, and you feel like it. I was literally listening to someone else's podcast before, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I feel like I'm chatting with them, and for some reason I just manifested doing the same with me. So hopefully you guys feel like we're just on the phone and I'm literally talking to you and laughing at my own jokes and making mistakes and all of that. Anyway, let's go back to StreamYard. I think that's what I was. So you can go live, right? So you go live while you have all your audience there, because some people can teach only when they have people there, and as I said, not like me that I can talk on a screen by myself for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and nothing faze me, right? So if you struggle with that, this is how you can overcome that. So you can have your team, your clients, all the people that you know on Zoom, and then you can stream Yada into different platforms, and then that way you can get momentum. And then at the end of that call, you got to have a call to action, right? You got to tell people, hey, if you want to join my academy, if you want to join my community, whatever that is. And so you can do that for the end of this year, and do another one at the beginning of the year for your clients specifically. And so you have an audience now, and then you can live stream that, and then obviously get more clients and get more followers and start some sort of momentum on your social media, and your energy will be way better because now you have that. So I will just promote like as a free class, and then get as many people there, and then from the free class, then we can go to the next level, right? You can go to that. So this is how I would run it. The other thing that we have done, and we are going to do something like that this year as well, you can come up with like a package, like to say, okay, so it's end of the year, I'm gonna give you a Christmas present, and this Christmas present looks like this. And so I'll go and have a look all the materials and courses and things that I've done in the past, and I put them together into a into like a bundle. So I've got like my time management masterclass that I've done for my clients. It took away all these little pieces, right? I've got like a sales masterclass that I've done. It's a 2-day masterclass. It's so amazing. We have so I'll just put together all the things that will add value to people, and then give it a sexy name, and then give them a crazy cheap price. And then what I also do is that I add a 7-day free something. So if I were to sell like a one-on-one coaching, I will give them 7 days free on Voxer to talk to me for those 7 days if they buy this bundle, right? So they buy a bundle, they get this couple of courses, this couple of cheat sheets, PDFs, whatever that is, and then on top of it, they get 7-day trial in my something, and that's like priceless because they've got to be like, oh my gosh. They get to utilize the time with you. They get to know you, understand the value that you have, and most likely then, because they already purchase on the first place, they most likely would then purchase the second thing. So that is something that it's super valuable, and we have done it a few times, and we got lots of clients from it, and it's a great way to boost your lower months. Like usually December can be a lower month for us, and so then we tweak it that way. So so that will help you to create some sort of momentum. But then it's important that you guys prep all things in advance, because when you create something like this, you need like an email series, you need some video content to promote on your social media, some stories on Instagram and Facebook, you need some graphics, some landing pages, you need after a countdown, once they buy, onboarding. Like there's lots of things that needs to be happening when you create something like that. And if you do it last minute, it's a bit stressful for you, for your team, for everybody. So my suggestion is to actually do it in advance. And if you can't do it in advance, then do what I just said at the beginning, which is you just do a quick masterclass, and from there you offer something that is what you usually do. But this is the other thing, is that when I talk to people about anything, about a virtual assistant or about my academy, I always ask them, like, what is your marketing plan? Where are you taking people through? So if I wasn't your follower, what would you want me to consume first? And usually people are like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? What do you want me to consume first? Like, do you want me to watch your classes, your podcast, where do you want me to go? They're like, wow, you could go here, and they give me way too many options, and I just go like, oh my gosh, like, wait, what? So I want people to first and foremost listen to some of my podcasts. That's my first intention. And then from the podcast, come into my Facebook group, the Workshop Secret for Coaches. And then in that group, I do lots of classes. So then from there, start conversation with me or my team on Messenger to make sure that they watch some of the classes, and then jump on a call, right? If they want to get their agency, so jump on a call, and from there they can get a virtual assistant with me. Or if they want to go into academy, purchase my my coaches launch kit, and then once there's the launch kit done, then we're good. Then from there they can go into the academy. So we have different funnels, different strategy on where I want people to go depending on what they're buying, and I know that that's what I want a follower to go through. So now I need to make sure that my marketing matches that, my messages, my offer, my call to action, my invitations goes into those steps, so that everybody goes through the same journey or similar journey, right? So even when people like refer me. I always go okay, so now you're here, you just book a call with me. That's fantastic. Please make sure that you go and watch and listen to some of my podcast stuff. Please make sure that you go and do this. So that I give them some sort of steps so that when they come on the call, they're a little bit warmer than someone's I don't even know you. Someone told me that I should book with you, but what do you do? Who are you? I don't want any of that. When I jump with someone on a call, I want to make sure that they're ready. And so this is why if I said to you, create a podcast or create a masterclass next week, you should know for sure what you're selling from that. Please don't have multiple programs or multiple things and have it all spread out and messy, because that creates confusion. And remember, a confused mind will always find an excuse, will always say no. So you want to make it simple and easy for people to follow your processes, to follow your strategies, and so that they know, okay, this person is telling me what to do, I will do it. I will do it. It's easy and simple. It sounds, I can do that. When it's too complicated, they've already got a complicated enough life. They don't want to go into a complicated program, right? It's got to be easy. It's got to be simple. It's going to sound super engaging and fun and, all of those things. So hopefully this was a little bit valuable for you guys. Make sure that you start to plan in advance. Planning is key to success. There is a say that right now is not in my mind. It's something, failing to plan is planning to fail. There we go. Failing to plan is planning to fail. So literally, if you don't plan, you actually are planning to fail. You're not going to be able to keep up with your own marketing, with your own strategies, if you're just, everything is last minute and everything is here and there. And by the way, I've done it, right? I was reactive into my business, and it's okay to get yourself to 100K or something like that. But after that, we need procedures. We need to put things in place. So yeah, so that was something maybe a little bit valuable for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please leave me a review. Leave me a review. Tell me how much you love it. Send me a message on Facebook. I love when people private message me on Instagram, on Facebook, and say, I just listened to your podcast number, whatever, and I just love your energy. I love what you're about, blah, blah, blah. I just love that. So please do. If you love my podcast, please do. I just want to acknowledge that this is literally, in a couple of weeks, we're going to reach our 3rd year. Can you believe it? 3rd year. Oh my gosh. So let's have a look. Yeah, next episode is my 3rd year done. 53, literally, right? Every year we done 53. I'm just Googling something. You guys are going to laugh so hard. Is it 52? Oh my gosh, it's 52.1 weeks in a year. I thought it was 53. This is people what? I mean, you don't have to be very smart to be a successful business owner, just so you know. And this is one of the reasons why people love my academy and love my content, because I keep it so simple, because I'm probably not that smart. I mean, I am smart, but I don't know things that people commonly know. I don't need to know them. I can just Google them. So anyway, we literally been running this podcast for 2 full years. And the reason why I knew that it was in January, because I remember when we started 3 years ago, the first month I did 4 to 5 podcasts in a row to get myself in advance, so that people would not just join and listen to one podcast. But yeah, we started it in January 2020. Oh my gosh, stop. So good. And I'm so proud of myself for the consistency, right? So when you first started, nobody was here. Now listen to you guys. We've got 17,000 people following us on this podcast, and I just love it. So thank you. But please leave me a review if you loved it. I'd love to see you there. All right. See you guys. Bye. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.